Good evening, Karen.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. Karishma,
Yes,
to
ma'am.
be very honest with you, I
Yeah.
did not know that all these things were going on the internet. What happened? What brought up you and I going back and forth? What's going on? Be honest.
Okay, so I will really be fast and honest with this whole thing.
Yes.
So this whole situation is about success. The body called S, ma'am. So my thing is, ma'am, Charlotte, if a gay
Oh,
man
Charlotte,
starts,
Robert, Charlotte. I don't know the people, man.
okay, all right, Charlotte Robert, if a gay man kind of starts to blackmail the gay community, and later on his nude starts to come out. You don't expect me to come for him. I will not protect him. When success used to blackmail people in Liberia, Robert never knew success.
Okay.
He
So,
never knew S-Men when
who
S-Men were
about
blackmailing
where's
people.
success? Who is success? Where is he?
The S-Men boy, the boy who his butt picture was showing on the internet and stuff like that.
That building the muscle.
Yes.
Okay, so what happened? I'm still.
So it's a long story. Success that I used to date.
Oh.
Yes. So, but things did not go the way it's supposed to go because people be having long hands and all of that kind of shit. And I don't play that thing.
Okay.
You want to be young, you want to hang out, let's hang out.
Okay.
If you can't give me money, if you can't give me money, don't expect me to give you money. I'm too young for that thing. I love money so much.
Yeah.
I love money so much.
Okay.
So if you can afford to give me money and I'm using my brain or I'm using my finger, I'm getting a sugar daddy to give it to me, don't expect me to give it to you.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, my body is flawless. How the heck on earth will I be
Too
this
young. You
small
too
and
young. How
slim?
old are you, Karishma? If
Huh?
if you okay to say, how old are you?
I just turned 26.
Oh, I knew that. Also, you were dating in Liberia.
I knew him from Liberia, yeah, before he got here.
Okay, so he's here now.
Yeah, he lives here. It was his nude that circulated around.
Yes. So
Yeah.
who put the video out?
The video came from Arthur.
Okay.
Not the actor you know, another
Okay. So
actor.
Arthur was in the room when the answer was going on. Arthur
Be,
was present.
no, Arthur was there because Success loves to do threesome. Once you give Success money, he can do anything you want him to do.
So who
Anything you
was
want
paying
him to do.
sources? 25th or paying sources.
No, Tony wasn't the one. Tony wasn't the one dating Success. Arthur is the one who's dating Success. Arthur and Success was lovers, not Tony.
Okay.
Tony just got caught up in the middle of the hot mess.
Okay.
But Arthur and Success was the two people who were dating.
Okay.
Yeah. So what Arthur felt bad about was when he noticed he was not putting up the money to Success anymore. That was when Success started giving him the attitude. Like he
Mm.
doesn't want to see Arthur anymore, and he started giving Arthur attitude. He's not trying to hang out with other people who he could get
Come.
money from. So everything ended up for Arthur like depression.
Okay.
Yeah, Arthur already got his own situation with pornography stuff and all of that. He's in court in New York and all of that. He's handling that with the states.
Okay.
Yeah. And so my thing was, I was talking to Success. I was never talking to Robert.
Okay.
I was talking to Success.
Mm-hmm.
Robert got angry and started threatening me and saying, oh, if anybody talks to Success, he's going to come for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I want to correct something, Mama.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, let me say something. I ran United States.
Come back, oh, encouragement, come back. Yeah, because we don't the Roman just don't come, but we don't really totally understand for me why success and why encouragement and right all making flower. So it's all making sense. So it means like encouragement have relationship with success is saying in Liberia. Success is now living here according to encouragement. Go
Yes,
ahead,
ma'am.
encouragement. You drop off, you went
So,
off. Go ahead.
so I've never met Robert when I came to America 2016. That was my first time to see him, but I did not get out of the car. My aunt went inside his shop. She was like, I got one gay man shop here and stuff like that. I never got out of his shop. I never knew him. So
Okay.
when I got to know him and all of that, like it was when I got to know him, I was already back in Liberia.
Okay.
Robert had never in his life told me to go to the U.S. embassy that I was about to get killed and I should come to America. It's a lie. Mama, I've been coming to America since 2016. I have worked
Mm.
for the United States Development Agency, USAID. I was
Okay, in
running
Liberia.
in Liberia. I was running a grant for USAID.
Wow, then you were young then.
So I am very inclined, very intellectual,
Mm.
regardless of my sexuality or my sexual preference or
Of
gender
course,
identity.
it has nothing to do with your brain. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with my brain.
Okay.
And when it comes to sitting on the table and litigating, Robert, it's nowhere near
Mm.
me.
Is old school, but he's a nice guy.
He's nice.
He's a nice girl.
He's a nice person.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong. He is a nice
Very
person.
nice. Yeah.
But the thing is, he doesn't have the energy that I got.
Yeah.
I'm a red bull. I am a red bull, Robert.
But why you calling Rawan grandma?
No, the reason why I call him grandma because he's trying to bring out stuff, old pictures about me, and saying things. Mama, you know, Flower doesn't have good talk.
Okay. Okay.
Flower
Mm.
ain't got no good talk.
Because
So
Rawan that's funny. Yeah. Rawan saying your phone is encouragement.
when you say something to me, I'ma have to say something back at you.
Okay, so
So it was not.
let's get back to the subject. So sources, get a video recording, and then you are backing sources or what? Um,
I wasn't backing for success. I was coming at all of them, not even only success. I went for Arthur. I was like, Arthur had no business sharing the video. It was wrong for Arthur to have shared the video, but then when I looked at it, Arthur is honestly depressed
why?
because of his money he claims he gives to success.
Mm.
And I seen everybody saying, oh, nobody knew. Arthur, when success was playing the double game. When he gets angry with his wife, he will leave the house, he will go to Arthur then.
So
When
sources
he
is
gets,
you're gonna marry to a woman with
yes,
children.
yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's a whole back-to-back thing that have been going on. My case was not with Robert. I said I was not going to leave success because this is something I know he used to do from Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to manipulate people, take their money, take things from people on a different pretense. And you don't live in the
Mm-hmm.
LGBTQ community like that. If you don't
You get
want
killed.
to be you don't want to be a hard working man, you can be a prudent business person.
Okay.
You don't have to steal from people or try to use false pretense to collect money from people. That is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where Robert do not understand the point I was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying I'm angry over success. No. Success is something that people have already had. They don't even want
Your
anymore.
ex.
It's new to you. So you will want to have a taste of it because it's new to you. Ain't nobody want it. I don't want it.
Okay.
So that's where the problem came from. And he went on live. We both been coming at one another.
Okay.
Yeah. And so everything about the boss stuff that I posted,
Mm-hmm.
it was true. You come for me, I will go back to all conversations that you had with somebody. Because you
Mm-hmm.
brought my ex into it. You brought me calling me names, all sorts of names.
Okay.
I would definitely come back at you. And that was
Oh.
the reason why I came back at him.
So you are saying something that Rawan don't belong in Hollywood. You belong there. And Rawan started clapping back. What you mean by Rawan don't belong in Hollywood?
Mama, let's be realistic.
We will
There
be.
are words, there are tones, there are body language. There are words, there are postures you use when you are with intellectual people. Huh? When you were intellectual people, Hollywood is not a place that you would start on with Liberian accents.
Okay.
No, nobody will understand you.
So
And
you think that's why Rawan came back?
no, I'm not saying that's why he came back.
Okay.
Oh. But what I'm trying to say is maybe the reason things was not successful is, I mean, obviously we all know, look at Naomi Campbell's body.
Mm, mm,
Hollywood has this specific type of body, specific type of look, and everything you need to blend in the system.
mm.
Robert is wearing a lipstick and calling himself gay man. I see him like a clown. I see him like somebody who's being hired to make kids to laugh. That's how I see him for every time I look at him. I'm not trying to be very disrespectful, which I would not want to be, but honestly, they say strength of a man, beauty, and grace of a woman.
So you trying to say Rob belong Disney Channel?
Ma, it's not like I'm saying, but I'm saying, I mean, for every time you try to say something, you want to do something, do it to the best of your ability. I'm
Mm-hmm.
having a breast augmentation in November. That's $12,000 for the breast I'm having on my chest in November.
Now I said you got no breast, but I said you know you wouldn't eat your 20s.
I'm having a breast augmentation. Apparently, he doesn't know what they call breast augmentation. So
What
breast
is breast
augmentation.
augmentation? Can you please educate somebody who's
So
watching?
breast augmentation is a process where you go to increase the size of your boobs.
Okay. Implant.
Yeah, yeah, an implant like.
How
So
how big you want your breast? Big like mine or bigger than mine?
no, ma'am, I don't. I don't have your. I don't have. I don't have. I mean, people have to like what they're comfortable doing.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
and so
want something gigantic or you just want a little round, nice, rubbable,
yeah, something really sizable because it's a gummy bag, so it's a gummy bag. It's gonna look more natural.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah,
go be big. Ooh.
yeah. They have the different type. They got tears drop. They got gummy bear and all of that. So when when you're doing surgery, you meet up with a surgeon. They tell you the different types of birth surgeries they can do.
Yeah,
So
they
you
did
would
get my
know it.
hotel rabble. She did teardrops. She used to
Yeah,
be in the church. Yes.
they got tears drop, and then they got gummy bear and all of like those are really good ones.
Also, you want go me big.
Yeah. So the conversation of Robert and I going back to back on one another is a whole different thing. I'm not fighting Robert, Mama. Like I said, Robert is a blog. I'm a press conference. Yeah, he's a blog. I'm a press conference. Means I am the news. So I don't fight people
You the
like
city
Robert.
betting. You are the freaking news. Go
I
ahead.
am the news. So I don't fight to be noticed. Robert is a blog. He has to be calling people, y'all send my stars. Y'all send my stars. No, I don't do that. It has a matter of fact, I just got 2 million reactions. So I'm not into Robert's place again when it comes to the Facebook thing. No, I'm not. I don't wait on stars to survive. You know how Facebook run, Mama. The reels, the ads, and all of that. You know how much you get. And with the fact that I be getting millions impressions and all of that, Robert is little for me. He might be very older than me in age, like I said, but intellectually, we are not equal.
So you are very computer savvy. You with technology. You are very knowledgeable.
I am way more knowledgeable
Okay.
than
So you trying to say you fit Hollywood kind of lifestyle.
obviously, ma'am, with
You can't
class and
ask
pose.
people how to set your phone, how to go into settings. Then you are too backward for Hollywood, right?
Nah, I mean, people who be doing, oh, I beg you, please show me the way. When you know definitely you got Apple Map on your phone. Even if you're not using an iPhone, you got Google Map on your phone that you can do easy access to too many different places and locations.
Then when I went to New York, that's what I did. I
Yeah,
just click on walking
yeah.
and took me straight to Trump Tower.
It's an easy access.
Yes,
You
that's
don't have to
technology.
go, you don't have to walk up to somebody and ask them, say,
I
oh,
said,
please have me show me
what,
the road.
yes,
No.
that's old school. That's we are old school. We're born in the
I
70s.
know, man, but you know that at times in life people adapt to certain things.
Yes,
You
of
look
course.
at your surrounding and everything. The world is so advanced when it comes to
You
technology.
driving to right or Karish?
Of course, I am, Mama.
How long since you been in the States?
Almost 3 years now.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, but you're driving that
yeah.
period.
I've been driving in Liberia,
You know,
and I also had
you
a drive.
know, not driving until now. And the both of you are teachers. In fact, you're a professor. Are you still a teacher?
I am still a teacher, Mama.
You're not a professor yet. You don't sit here paying for 3 decades. And your professor is not driving yet? You said 3 years?
Well, I'm not. I'm not really informed about that.
Oh,
But I'm
no, just telling
actually,
you. We
yeah.
just brush past you. We just.
Yeah, but I'm actually driving, and I also do have a new gender maker name change and everything in the system.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, you
so
teach your
I
name
have.
encouragement?
Yeah, I did.
So what?
So just for security purposes, I would not
You're
want
not
to,
calling your name.
call
Okay.
my full name here and stuff like that. But
Okay.
if I show you my ID card, you see on it, it says female. Yeah,
Okay. What Karishma with?
yeah,
Karishma with. Not be rude,
yeah, mom.
honestly. Or
Hmm.
okay, you gonna do breast implant. But did you do
So I'm having a full gender reassignment surgery. So under the law, Once a psychology can detect and says this person is mentally okay, and this is what they're doing, it shows documentations and everything. And I had letter to prove to the court. That was the reason why I was granted name change and gender maker. Yeah.
Let's ask a question to educate us. When did you feel this way that you want to be a girl? When did you feel this way?
I've always felt like I wanted to be a girl. I
I mean,
was a
since you're
girl.
a kid,
Yes,
since you're little?
since childhood.
Okay. And your parents welcome that? Your parents were okay
I
with
mean,
it?
initially, my parents was never okay because everybody know tradition, norms, religious beliefs, and all of that. Like parents would not be okay with certain things. But
Yes,
like I
especially
said,
African parents.
knowledge is key. When people are knowledgeable when it comes to certain things, they wouldn't accept it correctly, but they start to adapt gradually because
Mm.
knowledge is key. When you see somebody is a novice to something or they're not knowledgeable of something, then that's when you see they starts to have problems and all of that. But the moment it becomes knowledgeable to that thing, they'll be like, oh, I mean, I was really negative about this thing. Now this thing is this way, this thing is this way. Yeah.
So they start accepting.
And then they start
So
accepting.
tell me a little bit about yourself. Your parents live in Liberia, what school you went to, your background. If it's okay with you tonight, tell us a little bit. I just see you on the internet.
Well, ma'am, with that part, I mean, this is the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for every time people say stuff, the next moment you're having a quarrel with somebody, they want to
They
try to
bring it
use
up.
that against you. So
Okay.
I kind of try to be very careful
Careful.
with what I say on the internet and what I do on the internet because at the end of the day, people use other than the
You're
drama I
right.
do on the internet. I came to America, I came to America, I got paper. Nobody knew because I was not.
Come back, baby. You are informing us today. We welcome KARISHMA to the show. KARISHMA is a table. KARISHMA is the news. KARISHMA is the CC team. They are the story. Period. I don't know where he is tonight, but his internet keeps tripping. So let me find him and bring it back on the show. I know you guys are enjoying the cool show tonight. Please don't forget, I don't do free shows. Today you're not seeing the star button. You can take Facebook and be time out. Please visit the cash app 763-336-2197. Today we are doing the cash app and the Zelle. The cash app and the Zelle is the same number. 763-336-2197. To my viewers abroad, please go to the PayPal. Robert Charlotte 1011 at yahoo.com. Most of you don't pay. Especially for you that live in Australia or other parts of the world, you think show business is free. Show business is not. It took me 1 hour to get ready for the show. After taking a long afternoon nap, listening to Robert and KARISHMA. Tonight we'll have KARISHMA as a special guest on the show. He's just telling us why he and Robert been going back and forth, you know, of late, of 2 days now, 3 days now, or 2 days. And what I noticed about people like Robert and KARISHMA, you do not want to step on the tail. It's they're stepping on the tail of a KARISHMA, make a comment. It's they're stepping on the tail of a dragon. They will chew you up alive. They are very, very sensitive. And what I noticed about the people like them, they are very sensitive. They are very, their feelings is to the fingertip. You tell them, oh, I don't like your hair. They feel bad. I've been around more than twice. You tell, but he says, I'm looking nice, eh? And I was looking nice, eh, Charlotte? My hair was looking all red. Ain't no, you can